Peace, y'all, back at it. We are going in for the win, rolling. Pluto still moving in the 8th house. Shout out to that Pluto in the 8th house. That Scorpio energies, double Scorpio. There's a lot of Scorpio energy popping off today. Listen, if you want to know what that Pluto represents, it represents the collective transformation and regeneration, facing your shadows and breaking generational curses. Pluto's placement in your birth chart your birth chart indicates the themes and circumstances that challenge you to transform yourself. Pluto is both the smallest planet and the furthest planet from the sun, but it is still a powerful presence. It represents your potential for transformation and personal power. Pluto is ruled by Scorpio, sex, death, and rebirth. And that's where we going right now. Boom! Pluto in the 8th house. Having a Pluto in the 8th house. Through your life, you can experience a lot of turmoil. The darkness with this placement. A lot of darkness. You can be stuck in that dark energy if you do not transform yourself. Let's get into it, because you have to transform yourself with this placement, with every Pluto placement, but this is the one where you can get stuck in the darkness. If you cannot control those Scorpio characteristics, you will be stuck. It is best to use this energy to transform yourself and others around you. So if you got people around you and you transform into, and you got this placement, you will transform them as well. With this placement, you can be a master teacher of darkness if you can transform yourself. Having an 8th house Pluto, you can want to understand what's going on below the surface, all the way below the surface. You want to know what's in the dark. That's how you can get stuck too, because you want to know what's going on in the dark. Wanting to uncover dark secrets of life. You love digging deep into taboo topics like astrology, numerology, quantum physics. You want to go deep. You want to go far in the darkness of way below the surface. You want to go low. You can constantly go through death and rebirth with this placement. Oh my. A lot of things change you at a young age. It changed you at a very young age. When you was young, a lot of things happened to you. You didn't even know why they was happening, because it was so dark, and you was like, why is it dark? Why am I in this darkness? But I kind of like it, but I don't like it. I want to figure it out. That's how you was. You may experience you may have experienced death in your family or whatever, just death in life early, sexual trauma maybe, manipulation. It's all making you grow up. You may have experienced death, sexual trauma, manipulation, making you grow up, keeping a lot of secrets. You wanted to keep a lot of secrets because all this stuff happened, because you want to protect yourself. Having an 8th house Pluto, it's all about making yourself new again, that rebirth. A lot of death and rebirth with this placement. You look at sex as like a spiritual exchange. Like if you with somebody and you are getting intimate, you don't look at sex just to, get off. You look at as a connection. You look at it as a deep connection, a soul connection. You have a high sex drive with this placement as well. But they need that soul connection, like I said. Do not, with this placement, I repeat, do not manipulate people with your sexual exchange. The karma, it's not pretty. Don't do it. Because you can heal people with this as well, with your sex, and you don't want to manipulate people with your sex. Don't do it. Because you can heal people through sex with this placement. You can crave sex but not really want it because of your past traumas. Having a Pluto in the 8th house, you can help other people through their traumas and chaos, because all the dark energy you went through. So it's like you can become a counselor or something. Like you can become a really good psychologist on dark energy, because this is double dark right here. In 8th place is in the 8th house. So it's like the Scorpio energy inside the Pluto. You already know the eighth house. The Scorpio energy is ruled by Pluto. So this is a lot of dark things popping off as you grew up, and as you got older. You understand the darkness, but you gotta learn not to stay stuck in the darkness. You gotta help people with your darkness. All the darkness that when you went through your life, you gotta help people with that darkness. You can be a great counselor. You can help people with sex topics, taboo, and all that. Just do not be manipulative with your sex and try to manipulate people with that dark energy. You don't want to do it, because the payback is something else. Karma is not a game in Scorpio energy. Shout out to the Pluto in 8th house. Shout out to everybody still learning themselves, still understanding where we come from. Shout out to everybody studying your birth chart. Study your birth chart every day, please. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the page. And do remember, good people, love and learn yourself. Peace.